allergens.
Hey everybody, welcome to Allergies Bites.
But tastes good.
Gluten-free. We are doing chocolates.
Oh, dairy-free?
Yes.
Egg-free?
Yes.
Vegan?
Yes.
Soy-free?
That depends on the chocolate you use. But what is really cool is I used to do this as a living way back when. And
the earth was green and there was...
all kinds of animals that you've never seen.
like a unicorn.
And it's really cool because like we're going to put up pictures. Like I made semis. I had an order for like 30 semis or something like that. And then I did everything from carousels.
Were you truckered out?
That one's good actually. I did carousels. I did 3D dogs. I did
Caskets. False teeth.
caskets, false teeth, all kinds of stuff.
Outhouse.
Yep.
A 3D outhouse.
Yep. That one was a good seller.
Yeah.
And it was just something I really, really enjoy doing.
You're an artist.
Thank you. So now I thought, why don't we make the caramel and put it in the chocolate?
Is the caramel carnivore?
How?
I don't know. It's a reason. Just try and find a reason to eat it.
Yeah, good luck on that one. So come on in, let's make some caramel.
Awesome.
And then make some chocolates. Okay, we've got 4.5 ounces of dates in here. We've got, you see that?
Yep.
Okay, we've got 4.5 ounces. You can use whatever kind of dates you want. Pit them. And even if they're a bit hard, that's fine. We're going to cover them with some boiling water.
How much boiling water?
Enough to cover them. Yeah. And we're going to let that sit for about 5 to 8 minutes. So while this is soaking...
To get a nice hot bath?
Yeah, exactly. We're going to start our chocolate melting. We've boiled our water, and the bottom of the pot does not touch the water. Have a metal bowl on it, and we're just going to let this sit, and it'll melt over the hot water, the hot steam, or however. We put 1 bag of Enjoy Life chips in it. You can pick whatever kind of chocolate you want. This is just the one I have on hand.
Awesome.
And depending on how many chocolates you make, depends on how much chocolate you're going to need. So we're just going to start off...
how many dates you have too, eh?
Well, I mean, how heavy... Well, we'll get into that.
Okay.
But, so it just depends on how many you're going to make, how many times you lick your fingers, how much chocolate you're going to need.
How many times you take off with the spatula?
No. Okay, so while that's soaking, we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of nut butter. We're using cashew today. I've used peanut butter. I've used almond butter. If you want to go nut-free, you can try like a...
Pumpkin seed?
A pumpkin seed. What's the other one called? Sesame seed. That works too. Okay, so there's 3. This is actually a small recipe. 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt.
Should we double the recipe?
No.
You know, you said it's going to be small.
Yeah, it's going to be a small recipe, but no, we're not doubling it. This is enough.
No, it's not.
Okay, so 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of imitation butter extract. These are all Watkins. These are all Watkins products.
Okay.
I like. Okay, we're going to take the water, but not all of it. We're only going to take 4 teaspoons. So the rest of the water can be dumped, and then you're going to put the dates in here.
Okay.
So it just makes them softer. Even if they're fresh, it still makes them nicer, nicer to use.
Okay.
Okay, and that's it. And then it's just scraping down
And making it smooth?
and making it smooth. Absolutely. So that's what you just keep working at. Oh, that smells so good already. It smells like caramel. We had these at a taste test. And everybody grabbed these before everything else and then came back and ate the rest of them. Okay, so it does take a little bit of mixing and scraping down and mixing again. But there's your caramel.
Ooh.
You can even smell it. It smells like it was not.
Can I smell it with my finger?
Ew! Okay, that's disturbing beyond explaining.
But.
Okay, and now... Okay, so now we're going to put it in a piping bag because that just makes life so much easier. And the piping bags you can get at Walmart or craft store or anything like that, Michael's. They're the candy piping bags. And we're gonna wrap it around, and then we're gonna fill the piping bag. Boop. So we've got it in the bag. We're just gonna push it down a little bit, flip it over, and we're just gonna put that aside for now. So we've got the chocolate melted. And we're gonna pour some chocolate into another piping bag.
Oh, I thought into a cup. You can drink it.
There you go. Warm chocolate. Now this is just an easier way to make like the capsules that you're gonna be filling with the caramel. So twist the bag.
Snip the tip?
Yep. I knew you were gonna say that. And then just fill up some forms.
Okay.
We're just gonna do a few on each. You want forms for the caramels that have some depth to them.
And that they're bigger than a puzzle piece?
Well, this is gonna be a little bit of a, there won't be
pretty.
much, they'll be really cute,
Yeah.
but there won't be much caramel in them.
We're gonna try filling those too?
Yep.
The puzzle pieces?
Yep. Yep.
Don't you think you're a little out of touch?
Why would I be out of touch?
Well, it's been years since you've done it.
Yeah, I'm still good.
Oh,
Oh, thanks.
is it? You've gotten old.
Oh, nice. And you too, my friend. You too.
Absolutely.
Okay, so fill how many you want and then bang them because you want to bring up the air bubbles.
Make the chocolate burp.
Yes. Okay, so then we're going to take one mold at a time. Woo. Yeah, these guys are silicone silly. Okay.
Silicone silly?
Well, I'll show you what I prefer to use, but flip them over and then bang the chocolate out.
Oh, are we making bark?
No, we're not making bark. We've made bark so many times already. And then the easy way to do this, take a spatula and just clean the top off. There you go. Put that one on a pan, and that one's ready to go in the freezer. And then we'll do, oh, I dumped that one.
Is that because of all the time that's passed?
What's that?
And you dumped it?
Will you quit? I wouldn't make a mess if it weren't for you.
I don't know.
There's another one. Maybe I don't know. Absolutely. I don't
The
make.
passing of time has made you rusty.
Not rusty.
Just covered in chocolate.
Seasoned. And there's that one.
Glazed.
I don't think that's a compliment either. Okay, so one more. This is the plastic molds that I used to use. They still work. I don't know if you can buy them anymore.
You're just somewhat cracked.
They're a little broken. But this is like the caramel
Okay.
bar, right?
So it's broken
Care
but
about-
functional.
Absolutely.
Just like us.
Just like you. And then the same thing, you just fill it up. I have to fill my chocolate up. Okay, so make a couple of these. And it works when you have a, like I said, like a bigger
Mold.
mold, it works easier and faster. And these, because they are not flimsy, you can just bang on the counter, flip. Okay. And then once again, just clean the,
Scrape it off?
scrape it off, which you'll understand after why that makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these in the freezer and we'll be right back. Okay, and this is the stuff that we banged out. We're gonna put
Then we
this
got
in,
rid of?
yeah, we're gonna put this in the freezer. And what?
Then I get to eat it?
No! We're gonna
What?
put this in the freezer, remelt it, and then we'll keep going.
Oh.
So now we're gonna put our filling in. I made the hole fairly big. Okay, so you can try to figure out which ones have chocolate in them.
Oh, you can't see?
Let's turn it this way. So we're gonna do these. Just fill them with chocolate. Don't fill them right to the brim because you want the chocolate to seal.
To cover it, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I said again, it depends on how big your chocolates are, you know, to how many you make.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should have made white puzzle pieces, eh?
Yeah, seriously. Okay, so I took the refuge chocolate, put it in the freezer, about 5 minutes or so. It's good enough to stick back in the pot. Make sure your water is hot. Take your bowl off, reheat your water, put your bowl back on, shut your heat off. Take it off the heat so you're not boiling your chocolate.
That sounds complicated.
It's not. Do I need to say it again slower?
Maybe for me.
Take the chocolate out of the freezer,
Okay.
put it in the bowl. And the
Okay.
bowl you've taken off the water,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
Boil your water,
Okay.
shut it off.
Okay.
Take your bowl with your chocolate back on your water.
Okay.
And then leave it and it'll melt.
I understood that time.
Okay. And this, just fill
Fill your heart.
the heart, fill whichever shape you have. And then you bang it and you're done.
Awesome.
And you have homemade chocolates. Well, more or less. You haven't made the chocolate itself, but we won't tell anyone. Bang them to flatten the tops out.
And to burp them?
It's more just to flatten them.
Oh.
And then,
So you hit it to flatten it.
yeah. I guess so, yeah. Oh, must you make everything so difficult? Now I
Yes.
know why I enjoyed it. It was so easy.
Which?
You were so young that you don't remember me making chocolates.
Well, I wasn't around either.
Oh yeah, you were.
I was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mind you,
I didn't talk as much.
no, you didn't talk as much. Okay, and now we're gonna put them in the freezer, and
We'll be back.
they were in the freezer the first time about 5-10 minutes, something like that,
Okay.
until they're hard to go. Okay, here we go. Okay, final stage. This is the easy part. Flip them over and pop out your chocolates.
Was there a hole in it?
Why a hole in it?
Well, you can see it's a...
Oh, be quiet!
Is there a hole in the mold?
No, you scared me, and I dropped it.
You double dipped?
And that can all be remelted. There, so these actually were a bit smaller than I expected, so they were a bit tougher to do, but they still turned out, they still look super cool. Now if you want, you can always take a sharp knife and trim around if you need to.
Why? That just means less chocolate.
Well, if you want them to look perfect, right?
You're going to be eating them.
Well, no, we're going to be presenting them.
To who?
Well, Mom and Dad. They go on Mom and Dad's share plate. So, and these are the same, they just pop out. These are a little bit, I wonder how old these molds are, that they should still work. They should still work. Okay. There, see, told you they'd work. There we go.
Well, just because it's old doesn't mean it doesn't work.
So if you don't want to continually make chocolates until you run out of caramel, I've never done it, but you can put this on ice cream. Drizzle it over top of ice cream. You can. I've made those thimble cookies, and I baked them.
Thumbprint?
Yeah, they're
thumbprint.
Yeah, they're also called thimble cookies.
Oh.
And after they're baked, I've put this in the middle.
Yeah.
And that works really, really nice too. So you can use it up.
You can
other
put it on
ways.
a spoon.
You can just
dip that spoon in
stick
chocolate.
your mouth on there and just inhale.
Okay.
No, not you.
Oh.
So, and this is a recipe from our carnivore cookbook. It's the caramel recipe. And where's the cover?
And there's a couple of recipes that in this cookbook that use the caramel.
That use the caramel, yeah. And here's the cover.
Awesome.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.